Hello once again everybody, this is Love is Dead and I'm bringing you yet again another pro match. Right now we got LighTofHeaveN. He is exclamation point, I don't know what do you want to call him, but he is going to be playing the Storm Spirit, picking up 4 GG branches, Ring of Protection, Tango. If you don't know why they're called GG branches, actually they're iron branches, but they are known that because if you get them early game, it is considered that you will win the game. So, you know, GG, get the branches for the GG. You can actually even search them in here and they'll come up.
30 seconds to
GG.
battle.
Blink Dagger as well will do the same thing. Yeah, so those two make sense because they got double G's, but Iron Branch. Anyways, maybe that was a fun little tidbit you didn't know. Anyways, we got on the Radiant side, we got Storm Spirit played by LighTofHeaveN. I don't notice anyone else. I don't notice any other pros. I think it just pops. I forgot to turn down my sound. Excuse me a moment while I screw that up. There we go. That should be better. Anywho's. Wait, I screwed it up again. Nope, it's good. Alright, so we got Radiant side. Again, we got Storm Spirit. Pubs are going to be Shadow Fiend. We got Darkseer, who's going to be playing a jungle, which is cool. I like to see that. Sand King, he's going to be bottom lane with Venomancer. And on the other side, the Dire side, we got Broodmother. Kunkka, he's going to be taking up mid. We got Nature's Prophet in the jungle, and top lane is going to be Enigma plus, I keep wanting to call him Ursa, but his name is Slardar. So Storm Spirit is going to be matched up against 2 heroes once. So maybe, I don't know how difficult it's going to be for him. Ursa seems to be, why do I keep calling him Ursa? Slardar seems to be pretty good at denying. Really good at denying. He has 0 last hits so far. So I guess it's going to be a little bit of a tough lane for him. We'll have to see how it goes. And Enigma is going to be pulling, stacking creep camps, probably for Nature's Prophet. Probably not, or maybe he's just going to pull the, maybe he realizes he has the advantage here. Yeah, and he's going to double stack the lane and pull in the creep. So that's going to destroy this entire creep wave. That's going to destroy the entire creep wave. And unless he decides to farm up with it, which he might do, and then try to push the lane that way. Usually you would let the creep wave die here so that you can deny experience to the other player, but it looks like he wants to gather up a bunch of Eidolons and send them off. Let's see where he's going to take them. If he's going to try to get Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit sees that something's going on. He's going to, where'd the creep camp go? And obviously it is gone. So this is, I guess he's going to be fast jungling, taking Nature's Prophet jungle 2. And he has to get away though because he's not able to finish off that damage to those creeps. And I missed first blood bottom lane. Broodmother gathered up on Sand King, Darkseer, and Venomancer. So that's going to be a hard lane for her as well. Sorry I missed that. I was thinking in my head, I was like, oh, it's going to be a first blood soon, I bet. And if you're wondering what that noise is, I have myself a coffee. Hope you don't mind. I don't know if it can be picked up, but I'm assuming it can be. Sand King's Caustic Finale able to get him 2 hits instead of 1. Last hit right on each other, which is cool. And they're going to have another creep stacking over here. Not creep stacking, creep pulling over here. And he has his Ion Shell thing going off. I don't think he's jungling optimally. Yeah, I'm not sure what his plan is here. He could be doing a little better in this jungle. Could be doing a lot better in this jungle. But I cannot speak for him. And we're going to have a go on Slardar, not Ursa. But he's going to be able to get away. He's getting too close to the tower. They just wanted to push him back so that Storm Spirit could get up his farm. He now has 9 last hits. There's Ring of Basilius. Looks like Venomancer is looking for a Ring of Basilius as well. Doesn't have nearly enough gold for that. Only 1 last hit. So he's just going to be playing support, roaming. I guess he's just going to roam with Storm Spirit. And they're going to keep Broodmother back. So they got a ton. Yeah, so I didn't mention this earlier. We got the same thing going on here. The Enigma able to jungle. top tower is not really under attack, just getting hit by this this catapult right here. So they have Broodmother is pretty has a hard time versus Darkseer, and also has a hard time versus Sand King. Darkseer just destroys her Spiderlings with the Ion Shell. Those die really quick to his Ion Shell. Sand King has Caustic Finale as well as Sandstorm, as well as Burrow Strike to handle those, and his Epicenter can do the same thing, but you really don't want to use Epicenter to kill off Spiderlings. But yeah, he can just deal a ton of AoE damage, so Broodmother's gonna have a hard time in this lane. I haven't even checked out middle lane. Shadow Fiend's not doing too bad, I don't think. Let's see, 15 versus 17, and he has 12 last hits, so he's doing pretty decent. Like, so with that 12 last hits, that's gonna give him a little more XP. Nope, not really. Doesn't really have that much more XP, even though he has all those 12 last hits, and Kunkka has 6, so I guess it's marginal. And it looks like Sand King just finished off Broodmother, dived in here. I don't know what he used to do it. Looks like he had his Epicenter up, so he used that, but was killed by the tower. Still working on figuring out where the last hits are going to be. Toby's pretty good at that. I mean, it's not easy. You have to be watching. Did I say last hits? I meant first blood. Takes a lot of concentration to really do that, so commending him for that one. Raise going off on Kunkka, and he's gonna have one more raise and one more right click. The torrent stops him from getting his final raise off as Kunkka's running away. I was like, oh, I'm gonna try out Shadow Fiend, so I started playing him, and I was like clicking the raise, and I'm like, why is it casting there? And I had to read it, and it's I'm a bit of a noob, but first time playing him, I didn't realize that these were they weren't targeted casts. They just cast directly in front of him in line, and you have to aim them at different distances. So still definitely have to get used to that one. But I still did pretty alright. I did fine mid lane. I didn't really get as many kills, or didn't carry as hard as I could, or harder as someone else could. But was able to help out my team well enough that they weren't really mad at me for playing. And here we go. We got another go on. No, just harassment on Broodmother, and Broodmother's gonna deal the harassment back to him with her little sort of nuke. Deals 225 damage. It's pretty significant this early on in the game. That's about a third of his health. Looks like Darkseer. Where's Shadow Fiend? Shadow Fiend needed to go back to base. He took a lot of damage, and Darkseer still level 3. Shouldn't be this low. It's really not that hard to jungle with him, so I don't know what his strategy is here. And Torrent gonna catch him out. Kunkka is Storm Spirit coming in to finish him off. We got him pulling in. We got Gravity to seek him in even more, and then Kunkka goes down. Darkseer getting the kill right there. Probably, I think it was from the Ion Shell, but I am not sure. And here we go, we're going to have this damage coming out onto the top tier 1 tower. It looks like Venomancer is going to be caught off. We got the Malphite stun, and I don't even think Slaughter has used he has used his stun, and Venomancer goes down. And now Storm Spirit is not happy about this. He's going to come and pull it in Enigma, finish off the weaker hero. One more right click will do it, and Darkseer doesn't get anything. Darkseer, he needs something more here. Needs to be doing a little better. Venomancer level 4 still doesn't have any money. I think he had to buy maybe he had to buy a salve or something like that, or maybe he put up wards. Yeah, he put up wards. Guessing because he should have his Ring of Basilius at some point soon. He may be these plague wards are going to be useful very soon. It would have been useful in defending that tower, but they're not really high enough level to stop 2 heroes pushing in. And it looks like Storm Spirit, he's just going to be running around here. Light of Heaven, he's going to be running around looking for ganks. He misses Nature's Prophet there. I haven't seen Nature's Prophet do anything yet. He's just been farming himself up, and it looks, I don't know what he's building off the top of my head. Let's look it up. Is he building an orchid? Or we shall see. Maybe that's what he wants for his power treads. We'll have to see. And it looks like we got some action going down on here in Kunkka. And SF and SS finish him off. Storm Spirit getting killing spree as well as last hit. But they're gonna push this tier 1 tower, and they're gonna deal a ton of damage to it. Maybe able to take it down. I don't think anyone's gonna be able to come in close enough to save it. Broodmother down bottom lane. He's now level 8 versus level 9 Sanking. Sanking a little bit, winning this man a little bit. She's not going to be able to push in, I don't think, if they're playing correctly. The middle tower is under attack, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, I don't think she's going to be able to push in with her spiderlings. If they play this correctly. But they just seem to be having it. She's been pretty good against them. I mean, he's level 9, and he has no health. He has no magic stick charges, so he's going to have to head back or do something because, yeah, there's nothing else he can do at this point. Buying himself a TP scroll, it looks like, but he's not going to... The courier is taken by someone else, so he's just going to have to walk back to base to get all that. Now, Darkseer, let me see if he's going to use what I expect him to use, but he puts Ion Shell on himself and misses all the spiderlings. Yeah, now he's found them, but they're going to be turned away. Those spiderlings, you know, if you farm them up like that, they can give... we got a lot of action going on top lane. We got a Black Hole coming out, trying to catch out. Storm Spirit gets themselves Shadow Fiend. One more click, he's going to go down. And it looks like Storm Spirit's going to have to back off. But Sand King now, he doesn't even have full health yet, but he had to come back. He came back in to try to save this fight. Burrow Strike in, Sandstorm up, but he gets revealed off of that by Slardar. That was not a good play. That was not a good play. He shouldn't have dived in like that. He should have known better, really. He did not have the advantage. It's important to remember the numbers advantage, you know, even if you're maybe a better player or whatever, but easily you can have a problem with numbers. Just too many heroes. He's going to try to use his Gravity and Ion Shell to take out these spiderlings, but he's not able to get it. Broodmother quickly microing them away, and he's going to try to tank up the creep line, which is not a great idea, because Broodmother is going to harass him for that. He has a Ring of Health, so he can do that, but he doesn't have his Vanguard yet. Needs another, what, 500 gold? Yeah, 500 gold for that Vitality booster. And it looks like Storm Spirit has found himself Nature's Prophet, ultimating himself in, pulling him in, and just needs one more click, and he needs one more. There, nope, almost. There it is. Gets his dominating streak. Enigma is trying to chase him away. We have Storm Spirit being chased by Slardar. He blinks himself into the other direction. Now he's got 3 heroes on him, and he dives yet again a little bit too late after Storm Spirit goes down for that. It's just a little too late to the party. You have to make sure that your timing is correct. It's good that you're there, but you have to make sure that you get your timing correct. Wonder if he meant to pull that. No, probably not. He's now chasing Storm Spirit, which is not a good idea. He has no mana. I don't know what he expects to be able to do here. He does get off his ultimate. So that's what they wanted to do. They just wanted to track him so that Nature's Prophet could come in, sprout him, and he blinks himself away yet again. He has a little bit of mana to finish off his run. And it looks like Venomancer is here to slow down Enigma to save him. Burrow Strike in, which is the right time to do that now. He needs a little bit more damage. Going to finish off Enigma. And now we have a problem with Slardar. He's had the amplified damage up on him. His bash is working pretty well, but he got Burrow Strike, and he sets off the epicenter, but misses the epicenter, and SF comes in to finish off Slardar. And Broodmother has now popped off her ultimate. It looks like, well, she has full health, so I don't know why that was set off. She hasn't been able to do anything to this tier 1 tower. Nothing has gotten to it. Darkseer does bought his boots, or did he buy boots since then? I don't know what he bought, because he should have more more than that for last hits at this point. Or sorry, gold, not just last hits. We got SF still farming up the mid lane. Doing pretty well. What's the weird? I guess that's an alright build. Would have expected a little more on him by now. But here we go. We got Kunkka's ship coming in. Gonna miss everyone's. SF's ultimate goes off, but he dies. And now Storm Spirit's gonna be linking himself in, finding himself Nature's Prophet, finishing off that tiny bit of last health he had, pulling up his nuke, trying to draw them into the nuke. He's trying to fake them out, but they figured it out maybe, or just wanted to go another way. SF is back. And they finish off Slardar, but now pull themselves in an Enigma. And now Storm Spirit is unstoppable. Now he has wards. Why is he buying wards? Maybe because his team isn't. You know, if you see a problem, fix it. If your team isn't doing wards, you do them. Picking up Void Stone, point booster. Looks like he's just looking for mana at this point. But I expect him to be building his Bloodstone. Is Perseverance part of Bloodstone? To look that up. Because, you know, the noob thing. Here we go. Bloodstone requires... Yeah, it doesn't require a... yeah, it does not require... I don't know why he's... it does require Perseverance. Okay. I thought that was it, but I wanted to make sure. So that's why he bought the Void Stone right there. And now he has Ring of Basilius for more mana regen. No, he already had that Ring of Basilius. Correct. Killing spree down bottom lane. This Sand King getting a couple kills with there, and now he's getting pretty big. It looks like he still has his epicenter to do it, and he's going to go on Enigma. Enigma is finished off. Kunkka's ship is coming in, but it is late. Nature's Prophet comes in, sprouts himself in with Sand King, which is a little bit of a problem, but he's not going to be able to be finished off. Venomancer's trying to pull him in, trying to do whatever he can, but it looks like what's going to happen. Nature's Prophet going inside here. He needs to be... Wow, that was a nice sprout because that saved him. And now I don't even know if Venomancer finally figured out where he was. Got that final right click. And now Shadow Fiend is looking for a kill on Kunkka, who is trying to run away. Now Slardar's coming in. He's going to haste himself up. Amplify damage, which is dangerous on SF since he's such low life. Such low life already. Venomancer coming in, trying to save. Slowing down Slardar. And who we got? We got Storm Spirit. He's back in action, and he's going to get... Oh, Venomancer gets finished off. Wow, Storm Spirit is in over his head, trying to get away in the jungle. SF, ooh, a little bit of a problem, and then... But he does get himself Slardar. Pulls off a Nature's Prophet kill. And now they're not going to be... That's about it. No, they find themselves Brood... Sand King finds himself Brood Mother. But it looks like Storm Spirit's not too interested, just gonna farm up some right clicks. Meanwhile, we have Enigma up here, who is now back and pushing in this top lane as much as he can while the other team is distracted. Broodmother has left her lane, now is outside of her webs, farming up the jungle. What does Broodmother have? She has Basilius, Oblivion Staff. Am I building an orchids? I want to, I mean, that would be a good idea. You build an orchid, silence off Storm Spirit, and remove his ability to blink away from any situation. I have to look up if silence stops passive abilities. Not sure about that one. Here we go. We got Sand King coming in, finishing off Broodmother with his ultimate. He is now on a dominating streak. So the dire side, they have the ability to pull off team fights, but they're not really fighting coordinated as a team, which is what they need to do. Storm Spirit is just going to keep ganking if they keep getting caught out like this. He is much more powerful than any of the other heroes. I think at this point he has level 15, and he's way higher. So they can't really be caught off by themselves, or else they will lose to Enigma. I mean, Storm Spirit, Light of Heaven. And it looks like that's what he's going to do. Blinking himself in. Going to finish off Find Enigma. Deal some damage to him. And the Torrent from Kunkka finishes him off. Catches him. But somehow he still gets off a final click and finishes off Enigma. Buys back into the game. And needs to teleport in. And he's going to go again. And he goes in. Kunkka is now focused on. He needs one more click and he is down. Now we have something needs to come out onto. Can we get a Burrow Strike onto her? Come on, Burrow Strike. Wait, bring her on the Rosie. There we go. Burrow Strike. Storm Spirit comes in, deals some right-click damage, and they still can't find her. They don't have wards, so she's able to save herself from this one. But Sand King is still looking for her. Knows that she's around here somewhere. They're just playing Ring Around the Rosie. I don't think he's going to be able to find her. He has nothing to reveal her off with, just hoping that she makes a mistake and reveals herself off. Does not do that. And now they're going to go on to Slardar. Storm King blinking himself in, and then we have a Burrow Strike to stun him up, and he does not get anywhere near away. We have Storm Spirit able to pop himself up ahead of them, and they have a Gem of True Sight dropped from the courier, and that goes on to Storm Spirit, who is now going to be a problem for Broodmother. And it looks like he is breaking apart his mana boots to finish off his Bloodstone. Picks up regular boots as a smart move. So you don't have to buy two of those things. Get it a little bit sooner. He knows where Broodmother is now, and he is. Oh, we got a black hole coming in, catching two heroes, which is a little bit dangerous. And we have the Kunkka ship coming in to finish him off. And ooh, I can't even see what's happening, but we have an Epicenter to deal a lot of damage. Try to change the tide of the battle. Storm Spirit needs to get away. He doesn't have enough mana to do so, but Sand King is stunned up. He's going to right click. He's finished off by Nature's Prophet. Storm Spirit lives through that. And he has 8 charges on his Bloodstone. He has a regen rate of now 17, about 18 per second. Bloodstone is an incredible item on Storm Spirit because it gives you just so much mana regen, which is basically your ability to his. If you don't know about his Ball Lightning, but it takes mana drain per unit you run. So the more mana regen you can have, the better effect, the better ability you will have to travel further distances. You can also set off his nuke. You can also set off his overload, I believe. No, not overload. You can set off his static remnant while you are in the Ball Lightning, so you can kind of blink through, set it off, if you're good enough. So they do have a better team fight, as I was trying to say, but they need to coordinate the between the heroes. Broodmother has not been able to push anything really. This tower should be down right now. And it looks like Kunkka buys a Vanguard, but that's not too much of a problem. We have Darkseer. No, yeah, I don't know what happened there. Here we go, Broodmother coming in with all of her Spiderlings, and they're going to. She needs to join the team fights. She knows, so she's going to be doing that. And now they catch themselves Slardar, but they're not able to deal enough damage to finish him off. And here we go. They figured out that the team fight needs to be happening together, and that's what they are doing. We got a nuke coming out onto Venomancer from Broodmother, slow going out onto her. And they're going to catch them. Mendingo catches him off with a Malefice stun. Epicenter comes in, finishes him off. So much damage from that. And now we have Kunkka ship misses. And now blinks, and now Storm Spirit blinking himself in to finish off Slardar, and then it looks like Kunkka is going to be finished off last. I think he casted X marks a spot on himself, I guess. Maybe he was looking to sort of get far away. You know, he could maybe get like far away and then be blinked back and then juke around this way or something like that. That's just a guess.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
This middle tower is going to be pressured, taken down. Yeah, absolutely going to be taken down. They have 15 seconds before their team is back up again. Their team fight is just pretty hard to coordinate, really. They need to get the black hole off. Pretty much everything's contingent on the black hole plus Kunkka's ship. right now,
Dire's middle
since I don't
tower
think
is under
Kunkka has
attack.
really too much. No one has really enough farm to deal with this. What's Nature's Prophet got? Nature's Prophet does have his orchids, but has
Dire's
nothing
middle tower
else.
is under attack.
So yeah,
Dire's middle
it's not
tower
great.
has fallen.
Not looking too great. They haven't been able to silence Storm Spirit to lock him down, and it's probably too late for that. We have Black Hole catches 3 heroes, but guess what? No one's around, so he's not going to be able to do anything. The Kunkka ship is there. They do get the stun off. They do get a hero from that, and yeah, here we go. That it was a good, did end up being a good play, even though the Black Hole's a little early. But it looks like they weren't able to finish off Sand King, weren't able to finish off Storm Spirit, and those are the 2 heroes that have been dealing most of the damage. And it looks like, does he have his Burrow Strike? Burrow Strike is up, so he can stun them off, and he does so. And they're going to deal, they just deal too much damage. Epicenter, that wasn't, Epicenter wasn't even popped off there. That was all Storm Spirit's damage. I thought for so much they would have gotten him. It looks like Nature's Prophet's going to be caught off and finished off.
When you strip away his leaves, Nature's Prophet is just plain gnarly.
I don't even... Did he call Nature's Prophet gnarly? I don't know what that means. Looks like he is... What is he building now? I don't even... I'm so bad with this. Alright, let's see. What is he building with this? He's building probably a Shiva's Guard so he can deal even more AoE damage, because I don't think he really needs to silence anyone.
Dire's middle
So
barracks are
Shiva's
under
Guard would
attack.
give him more mana, regen, and everything like that, except he's on a Bloodstone with 17 charges. He's already at 31
Dire's top tower is
mana
under
regen
attack.
per second.
Dire's middle
And they're going to finish
barracks
off
are
this
under
middle
attack.
barracks. And the top lane is going to be pushed out by
Dire's top tower
Shadow
is
Fiend.
under
It looks
attack.
like 2 people are teleporting in to stop him,
Dire's top
but
tower
he has
has
himself a
fallen.
Shadow Blade, so he's able to get away.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
They do get the middle barracks, they do get the top tower, and they don't get a kill for that. They're still looking for him. It looks like he has about 2 seconds before... Ooh, revealed off by the stuff. But guess what? Storm Spirits comes in from across the map. Are all these trees that he took out? I think this is the route he took. Did he just no, those trees are up. Alright, anyways. What other action do we have going on?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And they have Nature's Prophet's gonna try to push off this lane, try to defend this tower.
Dire's bottom tower is under
But they're
attack.
gonna have a hard time doing that. That's got so much farm on the Storm Spirit. The gold graph's probably huge. Yeah, gold graph is huge right now. XP graph as well, huge. He had even more mana regen coming out from Shadow Fiend. The Mystic Staff. It looks like he has not finished off his Aghanim Scepter, so doesn't have the pluses to Epicenter. Gets himself another Perseverance after this. I don't know what the second thing he's going to be building is, though. Is he building another Bloodstone? No, couldn't be. It looks like he's just going to deal tons of damage to Enigma. Enigma caught himself out there. But team fight going on over here that I'm missing. We have a wall going down. Slardar goes down, and Nature's Prophet blinks himself away.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Bottom tower has fallen. I'm going to push in this bottom lane. Wow, where did Storm Spirit go? Storm Spirit went down. Nice.
Dire's bottom
Well,
tower
I mean, I
is
guess
under
not
attack.
nice because it was in their base that he went down. And we got Kunkka's ship gonna get hitting 2 heroes, which is awesome. Then Torrent coming up to deal a little bit more damage, but the pipe is popped off. I'm not sure if that was popped off in time. The ultimate coming out from Sand King doesn't get a kill, but they do get Kunkka. And now Nature's Prophet is looking pretty bad, has a negative earn charge on him. He needs one more Burrow Strike, but he is silenced by the Orchids, and blinks himself in, gets the final right click. And now Storm Spirit is back, gonna finish off Enigma. And then Broodmother is now looking pretty bad. I think he still has... No, he dropped his Gem of True Sight when he died. They must have destroyed that. And then Slardar is back again for some more action, but he is just not going to be able to finish it off.
Dire's bottom bottom tower
And
is
here we
under
go.
attack.
This bottom tower is going to be finished off.
Dire's bottom tower has
The
fallen.
melee barracks as well.
Dire's
The top
bottom
lane's pushed out a
barracks
little
are under
bit, but
attack.
it doesn't really matter too much. Does everyone have a TP scroll? No TP scroll, one TP scroll, one TP scroll. So yeah, they can come back and defend it if they really,
Dire's
they
bottom barracks
planned
has fallen.
that so that they could have someone to go back to
Dire's
base.
middle tower is
So
under
what you
attack.
should do, you should always have at least a couple people with a teleport scroll on you, just in case you need it. I get yelled at a lot because I go back and defend the base, which is bizarre to me, but I guess I just need to play in higher level games where the strategy isn't... The strategy in my games is like, fight here, fight along here, and just you gather here, and then you go this way, and then you die here, and then they come this way, and then you die here again, and it's just back and forth junk. Kind of boring, but I guess that's how people play in the levels I'm in. And now Enigma and Kunkka are finished off. Nature's Prophet as well. He bought back into the game. Nature's Prophet buys himself back into the game. He still has not much farm. Does have an orchids, but not good enough. Now they're going to be able to finish off this middle tower. They have 2 barracks down.
Dire's middle tower is
So.
under attack.
Looks like that's going to be it.
Dire's middle tower
GG has not been called out, but usually doesn't get called out until Fat Lady sings or the Dire's Ancients go down.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
You have Broodmother hanging out. Just doesn't want to get killed, I guess. Sand King finishes off Nature's Prophet, but dies to
Dire's
something.
ancient is under attack.
Just was killed by the fountain, I think. And all this is going to finish off the Dire's Ancient. So, hope you guys enjoyed watching. This is LighTofHeaveN playing Storm Spirit, and I'm Love is Dead. Thank you guys for tuning in. You get the stat screen. Stat screen, stat screen. How many last hits does he have? What's the last hits look like? Shadow Fiend has the most. Oh, this is in the way. Go away. Come on. Here we go. Storm Spirit, 111. So he was farming heroes. He was farming heroes, not creeps. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed watching.